Alright, most of the time when I give advice of any kind, instead of just writing it down, you know, kind of like unsubstantiated words, you could either believe them or not, but I tend to give advice in a video format, and not just a video of after the fact, but during the fact. So this is printing right now. You can see the print head is moving. You can see the table is moving. Okay, so that's the X and the Y axis. We got our X, we got our Y. Okay, it's printing right now. And normally, in the old days, I would follow some advice that was given, you know, the same advice that's given now, today, that's never worked for me, has never worked continuously. And when I print, I want to be able to print all the time successfully. I want my prints to always finish with no issue. And so what I did is I developed a way that's simple, as you can see, that works for me. Alright? The simplicity of it is that that is not a metal extruder. It's just not needed. It was never required. So I thought, well, why don't I just continue to use the extruder that came with the printer? I mean, it came in the box. It was, you know, designated as a working extruder. So why not continue to use it? So that arm is one of the things that could cause an issue. But the easy part is replace the arm. It's like $3, 5 minutes, and you're back to printing successfully for another 3 or 4 years. All right, because people say, well, I don't want to risk, you know, having a print stop because of a broken this or a broken that. So I'm going to go to metal. Well, constantly, I'm always seeing issues with the metal extruder. All the time. I'm not making this stuff up. I can read it in the posts. But this extruder works. Okay, the body of the extruder works. No E-step changes, no calibration, no stepper motor, no gear modifications. It literally is replace that arm and back to printing within minutes. Okay? Pretty basic, pretty simple. You can see that the filament goes straight through the extruder right here from the spool through the extruder, through the Bowden tube, and into the hotter. The fact is, a printer sends filament down to the table, and how it gets there is A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. So it grabs it, pushes it through the Bowden tube, because this is a moving head. You need the Bowden tube delivery, okay, because again, it's moving all the time. So the best thing to do, instead of adding a ton of weight on top of this head, leave it where it was. Leave it over here where it belongs. Use the Bowden tube, no weight added, no tension, no problems, okay, no momentum issues, no gravity issues. It literally delivers the filament as it's supposed to at the proper rate to the print head. The print head does its job by cooling and heating all at the same time. There's no electronic gizmo here adding to any other problems or troubleshooting issues, so you don't need this gizmo to compensate for highs and lows if your bed is already flat. If this is flat, known to be flat, all the way around X, you know, from, you know, one corner to the other, side to side, and you tram the bed properly, which means the distance all the way around is equal, then what good is an electronic sensor, because it has nothing to compensate for? I mean, it's just basic logic, I guess. So get rid of one thing to save having to add another. So have a flat bed, known to be flat, okay? Removable, you want it removable because you want to be able to get that print off the bed without disrupting these. This is your leveling wheels. These adjust the corners to the proper adjustment so that it is flat, equally flat, and the distance stays the same all the way around. Those are the original springs, not the yellow ones, not aftermarket yellow ones or chunks of rubber. You can see it right there for yourself while it's printing. Okay, so what I'm saying doesn't, you could ignore everything I say, but if you can see right here, that's the original springs at the proper tension. You can see that's properly set up right there. Not too low, not too high. It's like the Goldilocks zone right there. There it is. It's pretty basic. You know, let the printer work for you, not against you. I mean, as a user, you don't want to muddle things up. You don't want troubleshooting to be an issue. The less you have to deal with, the less problems you're going to get. Okay. Another thing that's unique, that again, that I constantly have problems with other means, which again, they don't work for me. This here, check this out. 210 Celsius is the nozzle temperature. That's average for PLA. What's the bed temperature? 27 Celsius. That's room temperature. 0 heat on the bed. That's the set point. 0 heat. Again, please don't take my word for it. This is not a heated bed. No wrap, no brim, no messy ass glue stick. Easy print removal without damage. This literally doesn't take any effort from me to remove that print. That's what I wanted. That's what I came up with. So the way I print all of this, nobody does. So there you go. I do what works. Other users can do what works for them. Alright, happy printing. Oh, and my E steps? Yes. They're at 93. None of the settings in my controller here have been changed. They're exactly as they were when I got this thing out of the box, including E steps. Because there you go. It's printing now. You know, you can see the skulls on there. They're clean. They're good. It's proper. It's got a 0.4 millimeter nozzle. That's what came in the box. All right. There you go. Simple. Easy. You know, as Bob Ross used to say, what did he say? Happy printing or happy painting. Well, I go happy printing.